Hey guys, Aussie here, and we're going to do another tutorial video. This time we're going to use the grass deck. So I've just selected the hard difficulty, just the gold cup for this tutorial. And yeah, I've got the reverse Ella. She's got a fighting deck, so once again, no strength or weakness there. I think I do have one strength in this grass deck, Yanma. He has a resistance, but just want to show you guys how it plays, and yeah. So once again, I fixed my avatar. If you didn't see the other video, all you have to do is go on the Pokemon website and log in with the same account that you use for the game, and you can change it up. Alright, so I ended up getting that Yanma in my opening hand, so I'm going to go ahead and play it and just put this Wurmple on the bench. So Whirlwind's not a bad move. It switches the defending Pokemon, so it's good just to get maybe like an EX out, one that's you're up against. You can just hit it, knock it out, and they have to switch it with one of their other basics or Pokemon on their bench. So we can see this deck is pretty sweet. Got Lucario in it, Gligar, Herdia, yep. So my opponent's going to draw a lot of cards here. Unless they can't flip a coin. That is the interesting thing that about Pokemon cards. There's a lot of coin flipping, so just they missed out on drawing 6 cards because of that. Alright, so we've got this Silcoon, which is great. We can put it on the Wurmple. Next turn, that is. What we'll do is we'll just get this Yanma ready to go and pass the turn. So he's already got the Riolu. Just gotta watch out for those Lucarios. Pretty good Pokemon. So a double slap. Yanma's gonna take some damage, but next turn we're gonna be switching it out. We do have a choice though here. I think it's better to just evolve into Yanmega. The agility move is pretty good. Does 30 damage, and there's a chance that they can't even hurt you the next turn. On a coin flip, of course. So we'll evolve the Wurmple into Silcoon. Silcoon for this deck is a really good stall Pokemon because of its Harden ability. Basically, as long as your opponent doesn't have a type advantage like Fire or something like that, you can block most early moves. So you get Silcoon out early and you can just hold your opponent off with 1 energy on it. I am going to put the Rescue Scarf on Yanmega because he's going to be really strong for this game. And I think I will actually use Colress here. So I should draw a number of cards, 3 cards, and I get the Beautifly, which is great. I'm just going to play the Wurmple as well, just in case we need some fodder, something to just take a few hits while we set up our other Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to go for the Agility here, and hopefully I don't get the heads, but it shouldn't be all that bad. Hopefully Skitty has the same luck as me. No luck for me. Alright, so we're still okay. I'm going to evolve this Silcoon into Beautifly and use Bianca. And she's going to let me draw up to 6 cards in my hand. We get a second Yanma, which is great. We also get this switch. What I'm actually going to do is just have a look at his Pokemon to see what kind of damage he's going to be able to do if I knock Skitty out. So right now he can't do anything really with the Herdia and Riolu. If he does get an injury, we'll only be able to do 10. So it's not a bad idea for me to actually put this on the Yanmega and hit this. Well, I'll hit for 30 here because I want that protection on the next turn just in case. And it's going to knock the Skitty out anyway. I don't get it, so it's a bit irrelevant. Alright, so I'm all Yanmas here. So by putting the energy on the Yanmega, I should be able to knock out this Riolu next turn. That's right, I do have a resistance to the fighting. Alright, so I use this random receiver and I get myself a Bianca. So what I'm going to do is actually play all these Pokemon down, because I'm pretty much on the Yanmega bandwagon. But I am short on energy, so Just keeping that Bianca ready just in case I need to get some energies. So I got a double colorless there, which is going to be good. I'm going to put that on the Beautifly next turn. So replenishing his hand. Now Bufflin's a pretty nice card. Just going to put the energy on the Beautifly, and I'm going to use a Cutting Wind on Herdia. Alright, so now we're up against Stoutland, which is pretty tough. And I really need a Grass Energy pretty badly. So what I want to do here is I definitely want to try and get as many cards out of my hand, because if I want that Bianca to work out, I'm going to need less than 6 cards in hand. Alright, so I'm going to play the Buffalint. And I'm actually going to use this switch and get the Buffalint actually onto the battlefield. Mainly because he'll be able to take, as long as, yeah, he'll be able to take the hit because of buffer. So any damage is reduced by 20. He's usually a very good Pokemon to lead off with, because you can just stall the game so hard. And then I'm going to end the turn. Alright, so my opponent's been pretty lucky with all those coin flips. So at this point there's not much I can actually do. I'm just going to have to pass the turn again. Hopefully drawing a Grass Energy so I can try and take this Stoutland down. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do here is play one of the Yanmas out and just stall for a little while until I get something I really need. So I'm going to put a Rescue Scarf here on the Beautifly. I'm going to play the Snivy, and I'm going to hold off the Bianca until I play Savine. Just maybe I can draw an extra card. So my opponent putting a lot of energies on this Pokemon, even though I think that's another glitch with the AI there. And this time I am going to send out Beautifly. Alright, so we get the energy, which is great. I'm going to put it on the Beautifly, and I'm going to evolve the Savine, play the Yanma, and draw some cards here. Oh, maybe not. Interesting. I can't... Is it... Stoutland's ability doesn't let you play supporter cards, so I actually need to get rid of this guy before I can do anything. So that's plenty of damage on me there. What I am going to do here is to start to get this. We might be better off getting Savine ready, just in case. I'm going to finish off this Stoutland, get myself a prize, and hopefully nothing hits this Beautifly too hard so I can get another attack or switch out. Alright, so Beautifly's actual attack heals Pokemon on the bench. It's not too bad, especially if you just switch the Beautifly in after a Pokemon's taken a bit of a beating. Heal it up and then get it back out there. So we get another energy. I'm just going to continue to get this Savine set up, and I'm actually going to play the Bianca at this point. Get a few more energies. So as long as my opponent doesn't draw too many energies, I will be okay here to finish him off. As you can see, there's a bit of card draw in this deck. With Bianca's and also this other supporter card here, Colress. I hope I'm saying his name right. Colress, yeah. So just shuffle here to the deck and draw a number of cards equal to the bench Pokemon. And usually by the middle of the game, my Beautifly just got knocked out. Usually by the middle of the game, there is a full bench for both players. So it's actually pretty good. What I'm going to do here... So he's got 2 more prizes left. I can choose to stall or I can go in with the Savine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Savine. And I'm just going to evolve here. Put an energy on Savine. And then if I can, I'm going to play this Colress. Because what I'm looking for is his evolution. Which I should be able to... Oh, that's a level ball, not an ultra ball. So I won't be able to get his evolution there. What do I need? I don't really need anything here. No, these guys aren't good for this battle because of their weakness to fighting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a Snivy to have another basic Pokemon. Play that now. And go for a double slash. So we get 1 and we get 2, so that's a lot of damage. Not too bad. And Savine not taking too much, but he is poisoned. So every turn he'll be taking an extra 10, I believe. So what we'll do is we'll start gearing up Yanmega to try and take on this Gliscor. Now I don't think I need to risk coin flipping here. He is on 90 damage, so I'm just going to go for a Vine Whip. Take it out, get myself a prize. Hopefully I can get Superior, which is great. That's the evolution that I wanted. And that's the other key card of this deck, really. I mean, you get this guy going, he's healing himself for 30 each time. He can go head to head with most Pokemon. So even though this Savine is poisoned, I am going to evolve it. Oh god, I just accidentally discarded a card. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what I'm doing. Let's have a look what this does. Each player draws or discards cards until she has 5 cards. So I managed to discard the card I needed to really put this game away. So I'm just going to keep setting up that Yanmega, and I'm going to go for a double slash on this Gliscor. 40 damage, that's not too bad. If I can get it to a point where this Yanmega just beats it. So he's only got 1 energy. Poison Sting. I don't want my Yanmega poisoned, but I think with only 1 prize there, I need to survive the extra damage. So it's going to be poison. I'm going to take 10, but I've got a little while before I'm actually going to get hurt. So the random receiver gets me the town map. Let's have a look. Maybe it doesn't get me a town map. Alright. Yanmega is going to take out this Gliscor with Cutting Wind. And once again, the AI is, oh well, it's not too bad. Sometimes, as if you've watched my other videos, you know, you might have seen, especially in the fire deck walkthrough, my opponent, the AI, generally just sends out random unenergied up, unevolved Pokemon instead of Pokemon that could probably take a hit or deal some damage and knock out my active Pokemon. It's I think it's a glitch in the game. They just try to protect the one that actually has energies on it, to the point where if I only have 1 more prize left, they still wouldn't send in the Pokemon and try to win the game. So a little bit annoying. But in this game it actually looks like he's coming for me. Although if he hadn't evolved it probably would have been better. So at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to chuck an energy on this Yanma and finish the game with a Cutting Wind. And apart from my little stuff up with the Superior, that's pretty much how the green deck works. Alright, so I'm going to come back, I'm going to play the normal deck that I unlocked. There was a code for that. I'll actually put the code in the video that with the normal deck. So if you don't have that deck, you can unlock it as well. And I'll catch you in the next video.